What's good, guys? Little Stevie here, and I've got a reminder for you guys. And, I think it's an important reminder because I feel like we forget this sometimes. And the reason why I'm making this video is because today when I was at work with my coworker, we're pulling up in the van, and we're right by this other big truck. He's parked at the loading zone. And we gave him, what we thought was enough room to still get out. But apparently it wasn't. So he started flipping his lid. What the fuck are you doing, buddy? How the fuck am I supposed to get out of here? Blah, 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 going off. And the guy I'm working with who drove, he's like all in shock, kind of. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Like, blah, blah, blah. But me, I'm a little bit different. I don't take shit like that. I'm not just going to fucking, bend over backwards for a motherfucker like that if they want to be a prick to me. I wasn't a douchebag back to him, but what I told him was, I said, look, man, chill. It's all good. It'll take us 5 seconds to back up 2 feet. What's the big deal? And he looks at me like he wanted to smack me across the dome. But I thank God he wasn't getting too mad. He took it pretty well, and he kind of had a pissed off look, and then he went on about his day, probably because he realized, well, fuck, it's really not a big deal. Why am I getting so mad? So what the reminder is that we're all on the same team, all us people, And I've just too many times in my life, people get pissed off and this and that about the smallest little things. And what we got to realize is that, fuck, man, we're just all on the same team. We're all here. We all have our own issues and things that we're battling with. But you acting like a prick to other people, you're not making them better. And you're sure as fuck not making yourself any better either by getting all pissed off like that. You're just going to piss off more people, and they're going to piss you off more back. Another example I have for you is, competition. Sometimes, I work with this guy at work, and he's always trying to one-up me. Instead of just us working as a team and trying to get the job done, he wants to make me look bad or try to, prove me wrong. But the thing is, I don't give a fuck. The amount of times I see people make mistakes, I make mistakes too, obviously. But the way I approach people when they make mistakes is completely different oftentimes than the way people approach me. And it's quite frustrating when people, are in your face trying to give you a hard time for something you didn't mean to do. And so when I see people making mistakes, I just say, hey, look, man, I think there's a better way about doing this. And the reason why I do that is because I see the way other people do things to me. And if I don't like it, I don't do that to other people. If you're working with people, you're on the same team as them. You guys are on the same motherfucking team. So don't forget that. Don't remember it. Don't forget that, guys. We're all here together. We're here struggling, enjoying life, doing, highs and lows, right? It's not perfect, but we should be here to help each other. If you guys got any comments, hit them up in the comment section below. You know who it is. Little Stevie on the TV, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.